Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 8 of the first season of Mob Psycho 100. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me, and join me till the end of season 1 because later we are jumping right into season 2. Okay, in the previous episode we saw that Mob is meeting Ritz. Let's see what's going to happen now between these two brothers. Are you ready to join me with these? Check it out. Thank you, Teru. Yes. Mm. His brother. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Instead, no, it's true. See, this is what I didn't want that happens. Oh, see? If Dimble runs away, you're nothing. Whoa! He's similar. Whoa! See, this is the beauty of Mob. So how do you feel now? Ah. Oh! I thought that this moment was coming. Whoa! Wow! Whoa! And this is true. Yeah, who is this man on top of the roof? Who's this man? No, that's his brother. So these are other people who infiltrated inside of that sort of company, fake company of psychic powers, but... Yes. Oh! Whoa! Mob! That's not Shigeo, that's Ritsu. Come on, Mob, I think that he is not a person, maybe? See? I have a bad feeling. I think that this is not a person. Oh! See? He wanted to... Whoa! No, no. You'll be stopped, my dear, because you are not human and Mob can attack you in this case. I think that he's possessed. Or not. No, 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 no. Stay here until you give Ritsu back, you can't go. Whoa! Ah, yes! In this case, he can, okay? Because, ooh! Ah, but this one was at the beginning of the previous episode, right? Okay, I thought that he was a spirit, but I mean, that he was possessed. Oh! He also has. Ah, okay, so he's an Esper too. Oh, if a Teru can come, they are 2 versus 1, actually. Go, go, Mob. Me neither. I mean... Oh! Or maybe this is useful for Ritsu to release his own power, now more than ever. No, Mob. But he didn't reach 100%, huh? Oh! No! No, 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 no! Ritsu, it's your turn now! Here we go! Here we go! Ah! Here we go! No! Oh, oh, 90%. 90%.
初めてだ。
95. Oh, yes, we can feel it. Look at now. I mean, bye bye. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa. No, look, I'm not ready. Go ahead, Mob. We are all by your side. Go. I think so too. Oh yes.
二度と僕たちの前に顔を出すな。
Oh, he can't. He can't. Whoa, no! I am speechless. Thanks for the graphic, Studio Bones. This was incredible. Oh, no way! I couldn't imagine that he was still alive. But, oh, Dimple! Who is Teru? No, let's see. No, look, I love Mob so much. Look at that. This is stunning. Yes, exactly. Never underestimate appearance, dear. That's the real white team poison. Ah. No, I think now Teru can come because Dimple is going to ask somebody to come. Who's that? Eh, what? What was that? No, no, now Teru is coming. Right? No, 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 no. Oh, oh my! No, no, you can't escape, dear. Now he's come. Oh, look. Yes, now you stay on his side because it's convenient for you, right? That's Teru. Yes, okay. No, Ritsu is gone. No. Reige, what are you? What, I mean, what kind of technique is that? Oh no, F away. Yeah, so they are forgetting about the main subject in the meantime, huh? But now. What the F? Okay. It's better if you don't say. Uh, yes! No, you should admit it. That's your part of your fault. Yep. Chloe. What the F? No, 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 no. We have to rescue Ritsu here. Oh no. No, no, ma anyway, we can't stay like this. We have to help. Exactly. Oh. Yeah, because they thought that that's him, but they confused themselves. Yeah, Mob doesn't know that he was reaching that place usually, recently. Good job, Dimple. Take them there, Mob. I know, he doesn't know anything about this because they are two different things. No, in fact, see, they are not the same thing. But that's him. Exactly. Yes. They didn't have any sort of power, to be honest. Uh. Yeah, let's wait till that your brother is coming. At this point, it's better. Well, but that's an abandoned area, right? So this is the place where these okay guys, another incredible episode finished. First of all, I wanted to congratulate myself with the studio Bones because this episode was simply crazy. The graphic was beyond anything. It was pretty awesome to watch it, and I think that they are making a great job. I can't wait to see season 3 when this story will come back because I think the studio is the same, and this makes you understand that we are going to watch great stuff there too. But in this episode, we were focusing on this relationship between the two brothers. As I was telling you, we needed a dialogue between the two in order to understand what Mob knew, what Mob didn't know, what Ritsu knew, Ritsu didn't know, and it was really nice to see how they interact, because you see that Ritsu is pretty honest. He's spitting out all the anger, all these emotions that he was feeling towards his brother, and it was really nice. At this point, it was better to have a conversation like this, because otherwise there was the risk that these two brothers were always misunderstanding each other. I think Mob was getting in touch with a new Ritsu, a Ritsu he has never known before, and this was a sort of disillusion, because Mob has always had an idea of his brother, and even almost at the end of the episode, he is realizing that he has always taken him for granted, and he has never asked him how he really felt, because it was always Ritsu to ask him if he was fine, if he had a problem, if he had something to tell him, etc., etc. But nothing came from Mob's side. Thanks to this disillusion, was getting in touch with his brother more. So I think that this dialogue and everything that happened after was helping them instead of separating them. Because I was afraid of this too. I mean, I was afraid that these two brothers were going one against the other one at a certain point, and they would have separated. But this didn't happen for sure, and I'm so happy for that. Now more than ever, Mob understands the importance of his brother, and he will do everything in his hands to help him. No matter if Mob is risking his life, I think that he is ready for it. And this makes you understand the great love he feels for his brother. I appreciated when Ritsu was telling everything honestly to him, the way in which he was modifying his feelings based on years and years, and the fact that he was saying that he was admiring him. But Mob seemed not to take this seriously, even if, in my opinion, it's the contrary. I mean, this was the first time in which Mob was saying, oh look, I'm blushing, but it was not something funny, it was something that really happened to him for the first time. It was like a way to show his emotions clearly, face to face, and that's why I really liked the style of this author, because we are getting in touch with a person who doesn't show his emotions so easily, but at the same time, you see that the more we go on, the more emotions are playing a great role. So I like these misunderstandings on the plot that are created by these characters when we, viewers, know that Mob has this difficulty. I mean, he is afraid, or he's not able at all to show his feelings. So I think that that's the perfect match. I mean, while other people think that this is a laughable moment, no, it's not. And Ritsu in that moment didn't understand Mob, because Mob has this complex, has this difficult problem. That's why I think that the more we will go on, the more Mob will be able to handle his emotions, and he's able also to get in touch with them. So the more we go on, the more we will get in touch with these experience Mob is having throughout the episodes, and that's why this episode was simply great. Another thing I want to say is that Ritsu is getting in touch more and more with his own power too, because as soon as he saw that Mob was in danger, his anger was prevailing. And even if nothing happened as much as for Mob when he exploded, but you see that Ritsu too wants to protect his brother no matter what. So when Mob was saying, look, you're lying, yeah, he was true, because Ritsu has always cared about his brother, but sometimes human beings are like this. I mean, no matter how much they care about a person, sometimes the pride prevails, and it's really hard to step on it. But Ritsu, as soon as he saw that his brother was having a hard time, he was screaming, he was trying to stop this enemy, and we understand that, yeah, at the end of the day, he cares. Even if he said the contrary, that Ritsu was just the Ritsu that was full of pride and full of self-esteem, especially after he discovered that actually he can also do something. But I really like the dimple because Dimple, as soon as he saw that the two brothers were about to face each other, he decided to refuse to help Ritsu, and I think that that was the best choice. Because Ritsu in that moment understood that without Dimple, he is not as powerful as he thought, and he is not as almighty as he thought. And this was a great lesson that Dimple was giving to Ritsu. Yeah, then when the mob was getting crazy and he exploded, look, I felt so excited because Mob is so great, and he was demonstrating me what I told you so far. That means Mob has a great heart, and he is not taking an advantage on the power he has, because he could have used it in order to defeat all these people who are attacking him, etc., etc. But the only thing he did was to bow on his knees and ask sorry to all these people who were bullied or were punched by his brother. And this makes you understand the greatness of this great character, because maybe other characters would have used the power they had to feel almighty or to feel always superior than others, or to acknowledge this power more and more so they could increase their self-esteem. But Mob has great values that go beyond this power, and that's the greatness of him, I think so. And I really admire a character like this, instead of the usual character who has a great power or who wants to reach a great power and he's struggling, etc., etc. No, here we have a character who is a victim of this huge power. Because look, I think that if we ask Mob, do you really want to have this power or not? I don't think that he would say yes automatically. I think that he would say, yeah, I have this power, but I hope to reach some other goals without it. While Ritsu wants to do the contrary, wants more power, wants to reach his goals, and it doesn't matter if his brother is involved or not. That's what it seems, but then we understood that even Ritsu cares about his brother. So I think everything that happened so far makes you understand that this journey of this character is pretty long. It's useful, because the Mob of now, episode 8, is not the Mob of episode 1. Now I think that he achieved more info about him, about what's going on around him, what's going on with his power. So definitely this character changed already, but it's not over yet, because this character has to evolve more and more the more we go on. And especially now that he has to rescue his brother, he is pushing himself so hard, and he is also facing his feelings and Ritsu's feelings without this power. I mean, when he was over there closing his eyes and think about Ritsu, over there the 100% was gone, and there were just Mob and his conscience. And I think that that was already a step forward than all the other times. Last but not least, I wanted to thank Teru, because it's a thanks to him that Mob had the chance to understand Ritsu more, and it was thanks to Teru, who already experienced this wheel of power, that we are able to rescue Ritsu too from the same mistake he also made. So Teru was making the great choice to call Mob. I think it was only Mob who could help Ritsu understand everything that is going on. Let's see now if Mob finds a way to rescue his brother, because his brother right now is a hostage of this clan, of this Claw. And let's see how Mob can defeat them, because he says that he has an idea about how to do so. So let's see. Last but not least, I want to praise Reigen once again. He's so hilarious. And at the beginning I was criticizing him a lot, but right now I think that Reigen is the hilarious part of this story, and it's better that we have some laughable moments sometimes. And I hope that one day Reigen is going to spill out the truth to Mob. He's going to tell him who was using who. I hope that he will say one day, look Mob, I was using you throughout all this time. I think that honest moment will come sooner or later, or Mob is going to realize it by himself. One of the two, but I can't wait for that moment to come because I'm pretty sure that it will. If we go ahead coherently with this story, Mob, by digging his own feelings, by understanding how to communicate with others, he can also understand the person or the people he has in front of him. I think that moment will come for sure. Okay guys, I think that for this great episode, that is it. I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned because next week I come back with episode 9 of Mob Psycho 100. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.